Well, I'm a painting contractor. I've been painting for 16 plus years now. And so that's what I do at this moment. Also, real estate investor. There was a lot to it to get into that place because real estate was something I really wanted to do from the time I started painting. And so I always thought I had to have money and all that stuff, you know. And so when I met George, it's funny how we met. He knew me back in the days when I used to DJ, but it's funny how we met. And in the process of we meeting, we had those conversations. And when he told me about what he's doing, I'm like, wow, I want to be a part of it, you know. And so I think it was a great thing because so many times I've actually been around a lot of people who does real estate and investing around me. And it seems like they kept the information to themselves. And so that even make it seem more difficult to think that it's harder for me to do. But then when I met George, he broke it down so simple, you know, and I'm so grateful for that because at the end of the day, I never thought I would get to be at that place. And after learning from the 8 weeks boot camp, man, that was just so simple and so tremendous, you know. And so I'm forever grateful with that. Like I said, since 2006 when I migrated into America, I was doing painting and I saw all this abandoned building and I'm like, I would like to fix those houses and, you know, sell them over or keep them and rent them. So it's something that was in my system because I paint in the day and DJ in the night and that was pretty much my lifestyle, you know. And so I wanted to be a part of it. And so, like I said, being around people who are doing all that stuff, not really, you know, sharing the information, making it feel like it was so difficult. I think meeting George rebirthed that in me and give me that spark again. So it's something I always wanted to do, and you know, it's not just about making money. It's things that I'm always thinking of to help the next person around me. So that's even with the real estate and investing, it's not just to make money to help my family, but I'm also a founder of a nonprofit, and so that's the thing that I want to do with real estate and investing to help the city of Reading, you know. And so George put so much a spark into me with that and with the information, which is so simple in regards to doing real estate and investing is not even funny. You don't even need a penny to do that, you know, as long as you have the information. And what I love so much about this is that the philosophy behind that, each one teach one, is just tremendous, you know, it's tremendous, tremendous. And that's one thing I promise myself. When I get to that place to be successful, I will share the information. And it begins with that 8 weeks boot camp. So it's something I highly recommend for everyone to do because it works every penny and it's a great thing. This program had worked for me tremendously in so many ways. It made me become a better person. You know, the love that is shared within this program. This is not a program where George just take your money or the boot camp, they just take your money. We happen to create a bond in that, with that group, you know, and right off the bat, we felt like family, you know. I've been painting for a while, and I was just doing it, painting, because I love painting with a passion, but I didn't know how to run a business. And so with the information given, it was not just about real estating, but he gave me the information that I need to structure that I have a business and I'm not just working. And so I'm getting there with that. And so that helped me tremendously to the point where, you know, I'm working this business now to the point where I could able to go back to my island, to my country on vacation and have this business running at the same time. So it's very important. I haven't flipped anything as yet because I'm trying to put time in together and schedule stuff together. And it's not something that is going to happen overnight. You got to put in the work. And so I cannot do it in a little bit helter-skelter, but in the meantime, it helped me grow my business tremendously. And in the same way, I know how to put it in place now in regards to the real estate and investing. So once I start putting my time aside and start really working that hard, then I know it will gonna come to pass and everything is gonna put in place. I already, you know, the thing about this boot camp, once again, it's like they walk you along with this, you know, and don't let no one tell you any different. Like one of the mentor in that program says, and that stick with me, you never leave. In the real estate business, the table is big enough that everyone could eat. So even when I tell so many people about what I'm doing, so much people already tried to discourage me and say, oh, yeah, it's a nice thing, but it's so hard to get houses, it's so hard this. No, it's the work you put into it. But you're gonna get people who wanna discourage you, and it's crazy because they are in real estate and investing, but they don't want you to be a part of it because for some reason they probably think you're gonna take their food. But the table is big enough to eat, you know? And so with George and with boot camp, I highly recommend it because they walk you along with it. They hold your hands to the point where they're able to coach you and able to mold you into what you need to do, and then eventually you're on your own. You know, they make sure they hold you accountable. They make sure that you open your business. They make sure they do everything. And not only that, what is really key, they have people put in place that you could always turn to for specific areas of the things that you want to do in regards to running your business, running real estate in. For example, private money lending. You know, you would never hear those type of things like that. He hooks you up with those type of people that you meet those people and tell you what to do and how to do it. And that's key with this boot camp.